Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Tuesday. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being prosperity in this life of living. Now I want to talk to you about something that I keep noticing that's going across the internet in reference to the transgender women who have had the sex change. Now the thing about it is that I noticed that no one's really talking about this. It is a total of 41% as far as trans women. I guess, and I don't know if it's even the trans men, but as far as the trans women has committed suicide and stuff once they had the change and stuff. And I want to share notes with you, and we're trying to find out some type of way why is this happening and stuff, because I don't understand when you say you are born into the wrong body, and obviously in that case, you know, if you want to go to that extreme as far as cutting your, you know, your parts off, is, you know, to get your ultimate truth. You know, my thing is this, is that once you get there to your ultimate truth, you know, why would you commit suicide? Now, this is the thing I'm thinking now. We could just share notes and stuff, you know, because I don't know exactly, you know, why they committed suicide and stuff, and people are really not talking about it. So I feel as though I need to talk about it in reference to this video as of today. Now, this is my thing. I could only think of this. Sometimes I think that the girls feel as though once they get the change that people will accept them, and when they get the change and stuff, they're still calling themselves transgender, and basically what's happening is that they thought that they would be much more accepted as far as being a CIS woman, and they feel as though they should be perceived as a female. Just listen, just my opinion. I don't know. I'm just trying to share notes with you. We can compare notes, try to find out what's going on, because we have to keep some type of conversation going so our sisters can stop killing themselves, and even for the girls who may have won or thought about, you know, even having a sex change. They need them to get this information out as far as educating them to what to look for when they have that change. And if you are a trans woman who basically had the change, you know, you are now, you know, you don't have the, you've had the change stuff, you know, you can always give your input, and there are some girls out there who's had to change and stuff like that, and basically they're happy with their lives and stuff. But the alarming amount of girls that's committed suicide is just 41%. You know, that's going out as far. Now this is also my thing. I feel as though, I could be wrong, but I feel as though a lot of girls who are not passable when they get the sex change and stuff, they feel as though now they have the sex change and stuff, that, you know, they'll receive much more passable, and once they have the sex change, you know, once they have the remove, they found out that they're still not accepting and stuff. So I'm thinking that maybe that's the reason they commit suicide. You know, to go to that extreme, to have the type of operation is to go ahead on and kill yourself. You know, it's just so, it's so sad to me, because I can't understand how you go to that extreme. You know, get your meat removed, and then the simple fact of the matter is now you are officially a woman. In my eyes, you already have your listen. You're in my eyes, you're already a woman. You don't even need to have a certain listen. I don't let the government I don't let the government decide what I am or who I am. To me, myself, I don't go along with the word transgender, and you already know how I feel about that word. That's just a way of letting the people know that this is the man in front of you, just in case you don't know. That's the reason why you're telling them way before advance. Or as a woman that's, you know, a trans man, there's a woman in front of you in case it be. And the thing about it is that I feel as though a lot of times people feel as though they can put the Band-Aid on, you know, as far as being accepted, as far as being in this world. I mean, myself, I thought about getting sex and stuff like that, but the thing about it is that I'm not even having sex, you know, and the thing about it is, I've talked to some guys about it, so they was like, no, Raven, don't do that, you know, and the thing about it is that, it's not that I was going to listen to them anyway and stuff like that, but the thing about it is that, I don't think people feel as though it's really safe, and a lot of times I feel as though people feel as though it's a quick fix, but mentally if you're not really ready for that and stuff, I think a lot of girls cannot handle it. Now me myself, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it or not because I haven't had the surgery, so I can't say, well, I'll be able to, you know what I mean? So I don't be like a hypocrite saying, well, you said this, but now that you got it, you know, you're doing this and stuff like that. And, you know, it's not unknown as far as a gay person, trans person that's trying to commit suicide and stuff because people want to be accepted in this world. Me myself, I feel as though I'm going to be having sex change. I'm already going to have the attitude I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have the attitude that if it don't work out, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say that I'm going to be the same jaded bitter bitch before I start. I make sure I'm the same jaded bitter bitch before I leave. I make sure I leave a note so when I sit down, when I got to, you know, sit on my bed and say, make sure you remain a jaded bitter bitch. If because it's gone, I mean the motherfuckers left with it. They're still here waiting for you. You know, but the thing about it is I just wanted to share this with you in a second. I know this is a large amount of people as far as the girls, and you know, even though you had the sex change surgery, you know, you still have to take your hormones and stuff. Me myself, I thought you would have to stop, you know, because you already had surgery, but clearly this has been said to me that you still have to take your hormones, even though you have the surgery and stuff, and basically, you know, it is what it is. And the thing about it is, I'm not saying you have to take your hormones, I'm not saying you have to get the sex change, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just making this video effort to why is my sisters committed suicide after they had the sex change. Me myself, I feel as though a lot of them feel as though that people would accept them once they had the sex change and they would live a different life and found out that they didn't really move anywhere. That the same ignorant motherfuckers that was there before they did, it was the same ignorant motherfuckers that came when they got back. And I feel as though a lot of times people are not really accepted, don't want to be presented back to that rejection, you know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. But it's just food for thought, and I wanted to share this with you, and maybe you could give me an idea why our sisters are committed suicide, or even our trans brothers are committed suicide as far as the change. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, I wanted to share this story with you, and I'd love to hear your feedback on this, and I want to let you know I love you, and I want to thank you for watching Catch the Rain.